Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to another amazing show in the Marvin Gakunyi Show, and today we're focusing on MUSO elections. Today with me I have three chairmanship contestants in the MUSO docket. MUSO is Moi University Students Organization, and we're going to dissect and see into them what they are going to be bringing on the table. And from my far right, I want them to introduce themselves.
Hello guys, my name is Henry Oumaratore. I'm a third year School of Human Resource Development. I take communication journalism. Today I'm here seeking your support. I'm in Marvin Gakunyi Show. I'm waiting for MUSO chair. Glad to be here. Thank you.
Okay, this is Shem Albert Wawire Ouma, a third year in the School of Human Resource Development, a student of communication and journalism, and we are glad to be in the Marvin Gakunyi Show. I'm an aspirant advocate of the chairperson, and I believe after this talk we're going to make the most wise decision.
Right. Good afternoon, comrades. Hope you're well. My name is Toyet Kipigon-Ngetich Amonye, a third year in the School of Human Resource, pursuing communications and public relations. Today we're here to talk to you, to listen to you, to share with you, and upon all, we come to a common conclusion that we need great leadership in the school. Thank you.
Rathore, also known as We the People.
Yes.
Leadership is about reflection. What you've done in the past should be used as a litmus to judge what you will do. What have you done in the past that accredits you as a leader?
Yes, I believe in we the people.
Uh-huh.
That means you, Toet, Shem, and I going together to
Yes.
achieve. And I did the same when teachers were calling for their results.
Uh-huh. That is in the School of Education.
That is the School of Education
Uh-huh.
and School of Arts.
Uh-huh.
We can't live alone that.
All right.
And as well, the current elders who were in attachment, they were not assessed. You know, when you're in that field attachment, you expect to be assessed after some time.
True.
So with us who were in session, with the help of comrades from School of Education, School of Arts, and the entire comradeship, we came one in one. We formed a pyramid. We went to the administrator and told them we want those who are attachment assessed and we want our results. I also remember last semester I was TLD where there was that electricity blast.
Fire and
fire.
electricity breakdown.
We have some students who actually jumped through the window and they were injured. Some had scapular crack, so many cracks in the bones.
Yeah, fractures.
Yeah, fractures, we call them fractures. So I personally took my time. I went to them, I saw them, I consulted them. Then I took them to this dispensary, all the way to referral. And I spent time with them, provided all that they needed, and right now they are well.
What do you mean by providing all that they needed?
I choose not to mention because I know you get what I mean. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, Shem Albert Ouma.
Yeah,
we must be great again.
This team greatness.
Yes.
And 30 years down the line, we need to be great.
30 years.
30 years down the line.
And you're talking about MUSO elections that
MUSO
are about to take place in the next 2 weeks or so.
2 weeks time, we shall be having election. And Shem is not new in this platform.
Yeah.
Shem has been doing great professionally as a journalist and also as a social activist. It must be remembered that as people from the School of Human Resource Development, we have had a lot of issues concerning our field trips. I'm one of the chief architects who really came out to fight for the increment of our allowances from 500 shillings up to the moment we're talking about 1,000 or 750. We petitioned the DVC Finance to ensure that they harmonize the allowance that we're usually given when we go for field trips, because we found out that when you go to field trips and you're given 500 shillings per day, it doesn't make sense at the current economic conditions.
True, it does not match with our expenses. That is one.
That is one. Then two, I've been part and parcel of the team that has really helped to churn out professional journalists in the School of Human Resource.
In which sense?
In which sense? I mean, I'm a print journalist. I do write. I have been the leader of communication student session of Moi University. I've served there as the Secretary General, and I've been ensuring that the new brand of journalists that we try to motivate them to write. We try to motivate them to perform their duties as journalists, because I've been also in the practice. Yeah, apart from that, I also been part and parcel of the team that really visited D houses, where we had these students in security issues. And these students were every now and then thieves could come and storm in the rooms, steal their things.
Yeah.
I was parcel of the team that went to the houses, sat through the issues, we consulted with them, and we ensured we followed it with the administration until the situation was contained. So even concerning the issue of School of Arts, and the School of Education.
You're also part of that team?
I was part of that team.
Thank you.
So,
Zikizim.
Yes, Marvin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give us your reflections.
Okay, personally, we have done much. All the way from the first day you're born, the first time you step on this earth, you're able to lead yourselves and make your own decision. That's the first step I showed my leadership.
True.
The moment I was able to make a decision that is right away from the wrong. But along the way, come to comrades issues. We've been strong activists from the word go. In second year, we fought for charity. May she rest in peace.
Yeah.
All the way, we had so many issues along the way. We came to K166 issue. Over 20 comrades were thrown out of the window due to political unrest. We talked about them. We took them to Moi referral. They are back to main campus and they're still living. All the way to this very moment in human resource, when you see, our trips without allowances, pure money. But besides that, there are also sports activities that need allowances. Our sports people are...
What have you done about the allowances in the School of Human Resources?
Human Resource. Personally, I've held the doors, closed door meetings with the HOD, Communication Department. And more and over again, he has showed commitment towards helping us achieve our trips and go to Mombasa as promised. Not only in the School of Human Resource, but across all schools. All the way to TSA, SSA, School of Information Science. Leadership cuts across, not only in the School of Human Resource. But besides that, we've also shown international leadership. I've represented Kenya in different fields. Talk of Generation for Peace, Middle East. Talk of Ambassador Intel Group. That is things of enabling entrepreneurship spirit, startups, what you guys are doing here. It's a beautiful thing.
True.
And we should build on that. Build on our arts, on entrepreneurship, and those are my two common issues. And of course, youth empowerment.
Ratore.
Yes.
Ratore and Toet. Last year you were also aspirants in MUSO. The newest candidate I have today is Shemo Uma. What happened that you had to step down and believe in yourself that today you would clinch the chairmanship?
Last time, politics change. I can say last time I took active part in politics, and I was an aspirant in the docket of Secretary General. And I said with the people. And
it was a song for everyone.
It was a song for everyone.
Actually, you are the SecGen that never came to be.
Yes, and everybody said with the people. Unfortunately, when I held the microphone the last day and I asked comrades that who is the next Secretary General, I said, and the next Secretary General is. They didn't say Ratore.
Who did they
They
say?
didn't say with the people. They didn't say my other opponents. They
What did they
said
say?
Obi.
That is Oliver Bill.
Yeah, they said Obi, and Obi is the current Secretary, which means comrades were not ready for me. As per
That is why you postponed your victory.
I can say I did not postpone my victory, but comrades themselves postponed mine.
So they kept your side for the victory right now that you are.
And right now the same comrades have said, Ratore, we are checking you. You're going to play that oversight role. Last time I was coming to MUSO politics, I had one reason. I wanted to be the custodian of MUSO Constitution, the Secretary General. Right now, I'm coming into MUSO politics with 11 reasons. That is to play the oversight role. I look at secure accommodation, there is a problem. I look at academics, there is a problem. I look at catering, there is a problem. All the dockets. But I can't, if I be the secretary and I'm limited, I cannot extend my hand. But if I be the chairperson, I can extend my hand.
You will be overseeing all these activities.
I'll be seeing all that.
Toet Ngetich,
Yes.
last time you vied for finance, went up to the ballot and you came first runners up. What makes you confident that you're going to win this time?
Mine is
Or rather, what makes you different from the other two contestants?
Mine is simple. Last year when we went for finance, it was my own decision. The same comrades who asked for votes during that time told us you should go to finance. Got to the ballot and told me wait a minute. Wait a minute. And 1 year down the line,
They've told you come over.
With more reasons than ever before, more confident than ever before, and more ready to make those slides, to queue presidents that
Shemo Uma. I think this is now a succession policy. You used to be a PR strategist for Atore. After a lot of tutorship, now you're full grown, and this is a throttle for you. You've come out maturely and you won this seat. What makes you different from the rest?
You know, you have started well that I was the chief strategist for my friend here. And you know, when you see that your father is naked, you don't run away complaining about his naked. You come and cover him.
You're covering your father.
So I'm trying to cover my father. But as a very wise son, I don't want to see my father remaining naked.
And you don't want to expose his nakedness.
I don't want to expose his nakedness. So I've really come to cover, and you know, I'm sandwiched in between people who presented their candidature, and comrades told them, hold on. Maybe comrades said no better choice. So what do we say if comrades have found a choice? And this is Shem. We are coming with a lot of novelty. We are coming with a lot of new ideas that's going to ensure round 1, 90 minutes, game over.
Unataka kushinda asubuhi. It is very sad that we've chosen to sacrifice true leadership on the altar of tribalism and ethnical differences. Towet, the other day you were seen at Pavilion going back to your Kalenjin people, convincing them that they should vote for you. Why didn't you tell them to vote for policies, not individuals from their tribe?
Correction, Marvin. I didn't tell them to vote for me. I gave my manifesto. They cheered me, and just like any other person, they are comrades. The same way you are a Gakunyi, you're a comrade. Shem is a comrade. He's a Luya, he's a Luo. You're a Kikuyu, you're all comrades. And I was going to comrades to ask for their support, and they gave it to me.
Don't you think it's out of pressure from your tribe to be chairmanship because you want to be represented, not because they support you on the basis of policies, not because you're a Kalenjin?
Till now, they support me because of my policies. And not only Kalenjin support me, but comrades across divides, across religions, across geographical places support me because I'm Toyet, and I stand for the 5 pillars that this union needs.
Shemo Uma, what do you think about tribal diversity when people are aligning themselves in Code and Jubilee?
Code and Jubilee.
Do you think we are headed somewhere as Kenya in particular?
No. Code and Jubilee politics at the moment has lost direction.
So your answer is no?
It's no.
Rathore, what is your opinion about the same? Division between Code and Jubilee?
I'm vying on Comrades Coalition.
Not Code and Jubilee?
Not Code and Jubilee.
The other day, the two of you are coming from Code, as it is being said, and one of you will step down. Who will step down for the other?
No, once you step down, it's always you circumstances.
Yeah.
So I have no history of stepping down, and therefore I've never vied. And this is my last time to vie in Moi University. Therefore, I have one chance which I must maximize to the fullest. So then, maybe somebody else will remain with an option.
Now that one of you has to step down for the other, would you wish him to go for the chairmanship docket?
You know, you are saying it, you are setting a wrong question, because I'm vying as Shem, not as a member of CORD, because I've told you that the existence of CORD and Jubilee in Moi University politics is what has divided us. And as I say that I'm out for greatness, I want to unite all these people from both coalitions, and we have a comrade stand.
Let us not run away from the fact that we have elders who dictate which post we are going to go for.
Yeah.
We shall not hide our heads in the sand and assume that these people are not there.
Yeah.
And they've said that Luyas have never had a chairman and they want to be represented.
You have heard them saying?
Yes.
So if you've heard them saying, and I'm a Luya, then I'm ethically bound to follow what you are saying. I'm ethically bound to follow what you are saying. And as a member of Western Kenya, you know, there's a place full of peace. That's why we are called Mulembe. And therefore, as we bring these two coalitions on board, then one thing that I stand for is peace. And they are already aware. They are already aware that Shem want to bring them together.
Towet Ngetich, it is said that the last aspirant of MUSO chairmanship that was supposed to be the president was Elvis Langas.
Yes.
And he failed in the morning. He had policies, he had money, he had campaign teams, and he didn't win. What are you going to do?
When we started, I mentioned that comrades told me, wait a minute. And 1 year down the line, more confident, more zealous, more everything is more than others, more than ever before. Comrades have decided we are going for it and we're going to win.
Now, by the time you're getting to the end of the show, I want you to give me 2 of the main things that you're going to change in Moi University.
Okay.
Rathore,
Yes.
what are the 2 changes you're going to make a difference here?
Like I always say, I believe that the SI unit of change is R. That is resurgence, that is rejuvenation, that is revival, resurrection. So Rathore believes in R. Our problems are definite, and we need a definite approach towards definite problems. We are not going around like, we know, like Ukenda stage, you will find people are suffering, people are exploited. That is a definite problem.
I think you're deviating from the question.
I'm not deviating.
2 things that you're going to
Remember,
bring them as new changes in Moi University.
Gakunyi, our union is not vibrant right now.
Yeah.
Yes? And Rathore does not believe in extreme radicalism, neither do I believe in extreme diplomacy.
Are you a democratic person or you're moderation?
I'm not, in fact, I'm not somewhere near midpoint of that. But I'm that latitude of leadership, you see? So I believe I can make the union resurge from the brink of total extinction. Right now, look at the union where it is. Nobody listens to us outside. If you go to an office, you knock in the name of MUSO, you cannot be listened to. You'll be asked, what is MUSO? MUSO cannot fight for our own interest. In fact, it's telling the interest of the administrators. So I stand for resurgence, rejuvenation, and revival of the great union.
What are you going to research? What are you going to rejuvenate? And what are you going to resurrect?
Yes.
Just 2 things that you're going to do.
Last time I stood for constitution when I was going for MUSO
Secretary General, which I understand now, the constitution is not within your jurisdiction.
Yeah, it's not within my jurisdiction, but I oversee.
Yeah.
You can't run away from that.
Yeah.
And we also have to acknowledge the fact that last time I said I don't believe in the politics of one man, by one man, for one man. That is where everything has to be approved. We I can say we're like an amendment within the administration. So, Rathore, I stand for a constitution must be achieved.
That is one.
That is, you know, as the chairperson, I'll create that forum, that podium for the SecGen elected under me to achieve a new constitution because I stood for it last time. Second, in the previous years, the administration was subsidizing the residentials, that is the state residentials.
Yeah, yeah.
And people were enjoying, you could book a room. Right now, they withdrew that subsidy, and it is exploitation.
Yeah. So in a nutshell, what are you trying to say?
Exploitation. I want to fight exploitation.
So
Discrimination.
2 things you're going to bring.
Discrimination.
So
if you walk into an office within administration here, say room 34, at 12:45, you're told it's lunchtime. But if someone enters there, some surname, of course you know what I mean, tribalism, that person gets the services at your site.
Shemuma,
Yeah.
back to you. 2 things that you're going to bring as fresh blood in Moi University.
In Moi University. In fact, Moi University is looking for fresh blood. And the way I told you that 30 years down the line, the union must be great. And when we speak about greatness, we cannot achieve this greatness when I'm walking my path alone. Therefore, one thing that I want to stand for is the revival of the spirit of comradeship. I mean, you stand with a brother, not because he's your fellow tribemate, not because he comes from the region that you come from, but you stand with a comrade because all of you are bound in Moi University as students. So to revive the spirit of comradeship. When you talk about exploitation, when you talk about tribalism, when you talk about people, I mean the entrepreneurs in stage exploiting comrades, it's because we are not standing as one and defend what is ours. So if we are going to revive the spirit of comradeship, then the issues concerning the miserable state of our dispensary, there are no medicine, we're going to fight to ensure that everything is at its place. When you are talking about the inadequate hostels, it's because we are not speaking as one. If today I can call comrades and maybe request the administration that we can have one-on-one engagement, maybe in the student center, with the administration. It requires the spirit of comradeship, that we stand together and ask for what we demand. So shame
So
is coming
two things
as a
in
bridge.
2 sentences that you bring.
Shame is coming as a bridge to unite and to revive the spirit of comradeship, and then all the rest
We
will
fall
follow
into
the channel.
place. Toet Ngetich.
I think we're tired of words.
Uh-huh.
We are tired
You're also the leader of Rotaract, which people believe is for a certain class of students.
No, it's not.
Uh-huh.
And I'm here to explain this right here, right now.
Just a moment before you go to that explanation. 2 things that you're going to do different when you're elected as chairman, MUSO.
Okay, first of all, we're tired of
In
words.
a nutshell.
We're tired of words. They keep talking of words that we will do this, and vague statements. I'm here to tell you, Zikism stands with the 5 pillars. I want to mention the 5, but I'll mention one. That is economic determinism. And the first thing in office I'll introduce is comrade groups. Just like out there, we have youth groups. We have Chama Mama. I want to see groups here of comrades. Tukishikana hivi.
Nataka kuleta nyumba kumi.
No. I want to bring a system where if we have 15 comrades, we register and say the journalism group. And we can write proposals to MUSO, and we can fund your business plans using MUSO money. And these are things that can happen the day after we enter into office. And you see all these shops around, they've been owned by cartels over the 10 past years, and we don't know them. We keep on hearing, tenders have happened and things have happened. What about you come with your group, Marvin Gakunyi, and say, you know what, I have this group, we have this business idea, and we bring it forth. And we give you those shops. In fact, these shops, I'll advise the finance director that they should belong to comrades through groups. Number 2, MUSO loans. The same thing revolves under youth groups and comrades groups. When you come and say, especially I met some group of ladies in Australia, and they have some chama. They have a merry-go-round. And these ladies do CSR activities. And mine is to tell you, ladies, man, if you have a group and you want to establish a business in stage and you don't have the money, come to MUSO. We have 20 million per year. Why don't we give you 50,000 to start that business in stage? And like it or not, Malzapa for year outside there are no jobs.
I know.
And we need
to be our own entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneurship is the next phase in Kenya. True. And that's what I stand with.
Now, gentlemen, I'm very glad to have hosted you on the Marvin Gakunyi Show. I want you to focus on that camera. Speak to the voters. Give them a reason to vote for you. In 45 seconds.
45 seconds. Comrades, just like I said, I'm Henry Ouma Ratore, and we the people defines what I stand for. That is you, Marvin, Toet, Shem, Ratore akapo mbele, and we move. So if exploitation is the problem, then we face it as we, the people. If discrimination is the problem, we face it as we, the people. If tribalism is the problem, we face it as we, the people. And our problems are definite. So I urge you, I call upon your support. I'm humble for it. Vote me as the next chairperson.
Shem Ouma.
Shem Ouma is here.
Speak to that camera. 45 seconds.
Thank you very
Give these
much.
people a reason to vote for you.
We have always said that it's time for greatness, and we cannot stop a greatness whose time has come. Shem is coming here as a uniting factor. If there's anything that has divided us not to achieve what we want in this institution, it's tribalism. And if we can bridge this gap and bring every student on board so that everybody can feel the sense of belonging in this institution, then Shem is the choice. Stand with me and I'll not disappoint you.
Thank you. Toet Ngetich.
No, Toet Ngetich.
Ngetich.
Thank you for listening to us.
Uh-huh.
I've been glad to be here with you. My final words to you is, when you speak of Toet, you speak of integrity, you speak of honesty, hardworking, ideologies. We are tired of orators. We are tired of people speaking to us in Gakunyi and crossfires with the same phrases, the same slogans throughout the past years. We need fresh ideas. We need to embrace investments, technocrats, and new platforms. The streets are never enough. The administration are meaningless, and we need to walk out as brave as never before. I give that to you. Thank you for your listening.